What's up? Go. We're live
again. We're alive again. Whereas somebody isn't alive right now.
My internet connection says I'm unstable. I don't know how they know I'm unstable, but
yeah, they haven't even come to your house to find out.
I tested my connection at 6. It was like 900 up and or down and like 32 up. It was beautiful. Even this is still fine. I'm at 386 down and 26 up. That should be fine. Why does it say it's unstable?
Oh, because that's what they like to do. It's like those stupid
killing me.
Yeah, it's like those stupid cars that tell you, oh, well, your tire pressure is low. And you're like, you walk around the car, you're like, looks all right to me.
Blake Snow is here. Jerome. Yes, poor Norman Lear. It's all over.
I want to exchange Sandra Clark from 227 and Edith Bunker.
Yeah, so as you can see from real quick from our from this here, just imagine Alice as the maid instead of Florence. Or how about Florence on Brady Bunch? That might even be funnier.
Flow for flow. Go game go.
Oh man. Like, so I'll be back later.
Oh, all right. I'm watching Half Wasp, the Sting DVD. Oh, okay.
I have no idea what that means.
I mean, half of it? You're just going to watch half?
Crimson Cross. I haven't seen you in here for a while.
Yeah, he popped in. Dennis popped in earlier on the show. I was mentioning that too. I'd missed seeing him on the last couple of my Hammer Away things. So, but there he was today. We had Timothy Gaines, formerly of Stryper, on the show today.
I tuned in early.
Ooh,
saw some of it.
You were lurking in the shadows.
Lurking. Travis, I'm glad to see you're doing a show tomorrow on the new Atari 50 game. Yeah, that's awesome. They gave us 12 new games. Some are prototypes. Some are classics. We got Maze Craze, Bowling. I didn't realize Bowling wasn't on there. I love Atari Bowling.
Yeah. God,
what else was there? Oh, Circus Atari, but no paddles though. So I'll have to see how that works with no paddles. I haven't I guess I should download it before the show tomorrow. That'd
be smart. Unless you want to make that part of your show.
Yeah. For the first 20 minutes, we'll be downloading.
That happened to me last night with Rocket League. I had to do the new download. I'm like, damn it. Here we go.
Rocket League updates are the slowest updates on the Switch. Whew.
God.
Warbirds on the links. I've never even touched the link, Saboteur, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I've never played that game, so that should be a lot of fun. So anyway, while we're chatting, we can if anyone has any ideas for like taking one character from one show, swapping out with another one on another show to create some kind of a hilarity.
Hazel
would be good. Hazel would have been good on the Jeffersons too.
Oh, Hazel. Man, I liked that show a lot. There weren't many of that generation that I was really into, but I really liked that.
I probably saw all of Hazel. I can't remember what cable channel was on here, but I watched it and see if she was on the Jeffersons, she'd call George Mr. J, like she called Mr. Baxter Mr. B. Imagine Aunt Esther as Mrs. Howell on Gilligan's Island. Oh. Now, what if you could sticking with Sanford and Son?
We're gonna have to do
Gilligan's Island. Who would you swap out for Fred on Gilligan's Island? Skipper? Well, yeah, because he could call Gilligan, "You big dummy."
Yeah, big dummy. Oh God.
Oh, God, that'd be so funny. Turns across my Atari 2600 is being shipped. Yes.
And switch out Archie Bunker for Mr. Howell. Jeez.
Jim Backus would be great on any show.
Oh no, wait, just put Archie Bunker in as the skipper. Every time he just screws up, he's jeez. Oh jeez.
Well, Crimson, I hope you get it soon. That'll be fun. So I picked this up. It just came out. Look at this.
Oh.
It's, Retrobit teamed up with Sega, and this is an actual Sega Saturn controller.
Wow, I was going to say it looks so similar to the Genesis.
It's slightly bigger than a Saturn controller, but you see it's got 2 sticks.
Yeah.
So basically, and they added an extra pair of buttons up here. So pretty much you can play just about any old game with this. I tried it out, and it comes with 2 dongles, one for PC and one you can actually plug right into your Saturn.
That sounds dirty.
Yes.
Do you like my dongles? Flo from Alice from Brady Bunch.
Flo is a great one to swap around.
Mm-hmm.
She would be awesome. Oh man, she would tell Mr. Brady to kiss her grits. How about that? Can you imagine that?
How about Benson for Mr. Howell? There you go.
I think it would work.
I think so.
I like Robert Guillaume.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, boy, that would be wow.
I think he would have been great. Yeah, he would have been a pretty good Mr. Howell, wouldn't he?
Jim Backus as Herman Munster.
So my mom is at dinner with my sister and brother-in-law and my niece, because it's my niece's birthday a couple days ago. So they are at dinner. So happy birthday to Tara. I did actually send a message on her birthday.
Oh, good job.
So have a good dinner.
Good job.
I'm a little jealous because I'm starving right now.
Bulldog Briscoe from Frasier swapped out for Johnny Fever.
John, God, that's a great idea, though.
It is.
Johnny, since they're both radio stations, Johnny Fever.
Yes.
Oh, following up Frasier. So I'm now getting deep into season 6 of Frasier.
Oh.
And boy, there's some things that happened which I didn't know.
Oh, there's a good one too. Saboteur. Marianne from Gilligan's Island swap with Marcia Brady.
Very good.
Marianne.
Oh, that's Tara. So, yep. Have a good dinner, Tara. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
See, I don't know if you're at a restaurant that has like TV set up, but if you do, see if they can put Go Game Go on all the TVs.
I'll watch my language.
Yeah, right before we went on, and like a minute before, my son popped his head and he goes, "Dinner's ready." I'm like, dinner's ready? I can't eat dinner now.
Not now. Well, why not? I do.
No torso. What's going on?
And I get crunchy, evidently.
Now, here's an interesting one, because obviously these two shows, I guess Genie came after Bewitched.
Yeah, but they were relatively our childhood.
Yeah, but I mean, around pretty much the same time. But
and they both started black and white, right?
Yes, and they're both very similar. You know, you got a
and
Genie,
they're both beautiful women.
Yeah, so that's a more subtle switch, but it's kind of a perfect switch because they're kind of the same thing.
All you got to do is
switching a witch for a genie,
especially when that's all you got to do. Wiggle one nose and nod one head, and would you?
I'd like to see a show like that where the guy they're involved with doesn't say, "Oh, no magic, no magic." I want him to be like, "Everything's magic."
Right. Especially, okay, I won't do that.
Drew, what's going on?
Okay, no, I will. If they're that beautiful, I want to be there all day long. You know what? Why don't you do my work? Just have my work done at work. You know, put a clone in for me.
Exactly. So you never have to go into work again.
Never have to go. And I could stay home with her all day long.
There you go.
I mean,
Oh, yes. Abe Vigoda as Coach from Cheers.
That would be killer.
I think he'd be good.
Sam. Oh, man. He just...
What about Mr. Roper for Coach?
Put him on the screen. You can just see him doing his eyebrows like right now.
Drew loves Papa Pete's idea from earlier.
What was Papa Pete's idea? Papa Pete doesn't ever have ideas.
He had a swapping. What was his swap?
Kirk for Picard.
Sandra Clark from 227.
Wait a minute.
Bunker.
What if you switched out what if you switched out Tim Conway's ensign with Chekhov? Put Chekhov in Mikhail's Navy and put Tim Conway on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise.
I mean,
Kirk
could be chewing him out all the time.
Could you imagine, man? Like just whoop, and then it happens, and he just shows up on the bridge. Like,
see, Kirk and Picard swap. That's another interesting one because it's like Jeannie and Samantha. It's
right,
more of a subtle thing because they're basically the same thing.
Same thing.
But it'd be really interesting to see how Picard would handle everything. Kirk, I like Kirk way better.
Oh yeah.
Kirk can figure anything out.
The clone, Drew says.
Danny from the Partridge Family for Nicholas of 8 is a
Oh, good one.
You talk about two guys I never even liked. Yeah. Let's swap them right off both shows.
Gilligan on the bridge. Oh, good Lord.
How about that? Swapping Skywalkers.
I can't comment.
Ray
is useless. Only because they wrote her that way.
The Duke boys with Starsky and Hutch. No, wait a minute. You're swapping the cars too?
Right. No,
or the cars stay.
No, just the players in the game. I actually, you know what? That's so funny. Who said that? Saboteur? No. Who said that? Oh, it was JWD. Yeah. Wait till you see what I've got. I have an unboxing tonight.
Yeah, Ted McGinley. I could see him as Sam, but like you said, unfortunately, the series gets canceled after a few episodes. I would bet that would happen too, Lance.
You know what? That would happen. You know, like if that could happen, like I'd walk over to my DVD selection and it would it would disappear. There'd just be a thin DVD case with a few episodes in it.
All right, let's attack this from a different angle. I'll name a character, and we'll see who people like to swap out with.
Okay,
we're going right back to Mr. Roper. Who would you swap out for Mr. Roper? I'd like to see that.
Oh, I would do for Mr. Roper. I'd do Mr. French.
Mr. French.
Could you imagine him dealing with the three of them and his wife? Madam, Mr. C from Happy Days.
Saboteur, lightly depress the like button if you're so inclined.
Lightly with conviction.
Mr. Cunningham for Mr. Roper. Oh, yes. Lance, that's it. Ted Knight as Mr. Roper. Oh, God, he'd be perfect in that role.
Replace Mr. Roper with Tim Conway. See, there you go.
Herman or Grandpa Munster.
Grandpa Munster.
Not the actor, or is he still Grandpa Munster?
I know, that's what I think.
That would be pretty interesting, wouldn't it? Grandpa Munster on Three's Company.
Okay, which one's next? What's next? What would be the next character?
How
about Mr. Jefferson? Who are you going to put in for that?
God, he was such a great character.
I mean, first of all, I would, of course, we've already mentioned him, but I would say Sanford. Huggy Bear.
Oh, how about Tom Willis swapping out for Huggy Bear?
Tom Willis
from the Jeffersons.
Oh
right there at the
yeah,
tree.
yeah.
Remember that one episode when he came in? He had like a purple hat with a feather in it, and he was kind of strutting around. That's what he could do.
It was almost like it was foretold when that show came out.
Replace Grandpa Munster with Uncle Arthur.
I still like Minster though.
Yeah, it's
Grandpa Minster.
Man, I'm trying to play Uncle Arthur. Who is that?
Uncle Arthur. I know what that is.
You're gonna have to let us know. Ronnie Dangerfield was Mr. Furley. With the ascot and everything. That'd be beautiful.
Wow, that'd be great.
This is Crazy Talk, Saboteur.
This is nuts. It makes more sense than Disney though right now. So we're ahead of the game.
Hey, I think Papa Pete did a hit and run.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He hit us early with a comment, and he plans on just taking off the rest of the night. He's done.
Just like that guy.
He's not coming back. Oh, he'll come back at the end. That's how you do the hit and run.
That's
you do it early, and then you come back late.
It's like dine and dash, and then come back at the window and go. Oh my God. Okay, so okay.
Oh, peace back. Swap out Mr. Roper with Lovey Howell and have her and Mrs. Roper in arrangement.
What are you working for Disney now, Pete? Are you writing for Disney? Is that what?
Put a chick in it, make it gay, and lame.
Oh, swap out Mr. Roper with Lovey Howell.
Oh,
that's a good one, Lance.
I didn't even think about that.
She was actually, and Marky Post was on Cheers one episode. She was very good on it.
You could swap out Maud with Cartman.
Now that I think about it, I could probably swap out just about anyone for Marky Post. That'd be fine.
I won't. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
She's a fine actress.
Marky Post for Ginger. There you go.
Gomer Pyle and the Fonz switch.
Golly! Could you imagine him saying that and then he thumps the jukebox and it plays a song?
So wait a minute. So Gomer is the Fonz. So he's getting all these girls?
Yeah.
He's the cool guy?
They love his teeth. Golly!
That'd be beautiful. He still talks just like Gomer, but he's the cool kid.
But sings like a barking angel. Oh, that guy, man. I have a version of him here. I'll
replace Mr. Limpet with Charlie the Tuna.
Oh, that'd be great.
Eddie Albert for Mr. Roper. Oh, Eddie Albert would be great too.
Yeah, he would.
Marky Post from Buck Rogers is Diane Chambers. Saboteur's getting very specific there.
What if instead of Ginger and Mary Ann, you had the three girls from Petticoat Junction on the island?
I guarantee a professor would have figured a way out to get off that island as quick as possible. He'd be like, I'm out of here. The Fonz as Knight Rider.
Oh, man.
Peg Bundy is June Cleaver.
Okay. Now you need to go back to Saboteur. This is Crazy Talk.
Swap out Hawkeye
and Jack Tripper. He was on the show, right?
Yeah, he was. I think John Ritter would actually be pretty good.
Yeah, John Ritter was on the show, actually. He was one of the soldiers.
That would be great, though.
Man.
All right, here's another guy. Arnold Drummond. Where are you going to throw him? Where does Arnold Drummond go?
Arnold Drummond.
Gary Coleman. I was trying to think of
Gary Coleman. Yeah.
Replace the women of Gilligan's Island with the Golden Girls.
Okay,
that would be interesting.
It would be interesting, but
who is Lovey though, and who?
Let's not go too far.
We'll take the 3 younger ones. We'll take the mom, Estelle. We'll put her out because the other 3 that'll be a perfect swap. So who goes where? Who's Lovey? Who's Ginger? And who's
Well,
who's Marie? Swap Arnold Drummond with J.J. Walker.
He'd be looking down on Todd, going, "What you talking about, Willis?"
Yeah. So
smack him in the back of the head.
So wait. So JJ is saying, "What you talking about?" And Arnold is saying, "Dynamite." Oh. The A-Team in Star Trek. Oh, there you go. Send Arnold Drummond at 2.5 Men for Angus. Oh.
Where would you put? Okay, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. You know who I'd put in there instead of Drummond? I'd put Alf in there.
Wait, Alf where?
Into
Good
Different
Times?
Strokes.
Or Different Strokes?
You switch it out. Put Gary Coleman in Alf, and then put Alf in that one.
Just trying to picture the Alf voice saying, "What you talking about, Willis?"
I won't even try it. I never was an Alf fan, so I'll get the voice all wrong. I know how it sounds in my head, but I wouldn't do it right.
Oh man.
Oh, this is beautiful. We'll have to go through here, and we're going to have to snag all of it. Richard Mall as Herman Munster.
I think that's one that would actually work.
I do think that would be dead on.
Replace Alf with the skipper. The skipper's an alien. There you go, Fran Drescher instead of Alice on Brady
Oh,
Bunch.
that's awesome. Don't you mean Fran Drescher?
That voice, man.
Oh man, but
rough.
she's so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, I forget that ALF stood for alien life form. I forget that.
That's right, Drew.
Be like having a show called UFO. UFO.
So, sir, did you ever get Atari 50?
Yeah.
Collection?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was talking to Logan about it. No, was it Logan? No, who was it? I was talking to somebody about it the other day because I said, you need to check that out because it's, who the hell was it?
And it's a free update, so it's not like you have to pay for anything.
Right.
And it's not, they said there's more coming too.
Shoot. Well, I'll throw it in tonight and update. Update. I should just do that show with you tomorrow.
Update.
Wait a minute. Mr. Sheffield.
Who's Mr. Sheffield?
He's the dad from Alf, right?
Oh.
Is that what that is?
I don't know.
I
never watched Alf.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I mean, I know who the dad is. I've seen clips and stuff, but I didn't know the family name.
Wait a minute. Who would you replace for why can't I say his name? Who would you replace for Tony Danza in Who's the Boss?
Oh. Interesting.
What about Sam?
The Butcher or Sam Malone?
No, it's not Sam the Butcher. No, that's funny. That's funny.
Gordon Shumway for Gordon Ramsay. Ramsay would be a good one. Shirley from What's Happened replaces Fran Drescher as the man. Well, that changed that show around a lot.
Make Rerun Sanford's son.
What if Rerun
replaced
replaced
Going for Lamont?
What if Rerun replaced the skipper on Gilligan's Island? Xbox updates automatically, so by the time I learned about the new 50 games, it already updated. Oh, that's nice.
Sweet.
Pete, you're bringing the whole show down.
Jeez,
Max Righteous. Next thing you're gonna bring up who's the other guy just died? Norman Lear. I replaced Tony from Who's the Boss with Tony.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
Is there any difference?
Wait a minute.
Can the guy play? Can Tony Danza play any role where he's not just playing himself?
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
What if you put Fonzie in there and just switch those two? But really, what if you put Jim in there from Taxi and Who's the Boss? Okie doke.
We lost Norman Lear way too soon. Yep. I thought he'd get to 200.
Methuselah.
Oh, a blast from the past. Tony Danza from Who's the Boss replaced with Salami from White Shadow.
Oh, better yet. Why don't we just put okay, so wait. Who would you put in place of Mr. Cotter?
Oh, Mr. Cotter.
Mr. Cotter. And then who would you put in for Horseshack?
God, Horseshack.
Because you could take John Travolta. Why can't I say his name from the show?
Barbarino.
Put Barbarino in Who's the Boss.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I saw a thing with Tony Danza. They had a panel of people from Taxi, and they were talking. And Tony Danza said he was a little scared going onto the set because they had all these actors, and they said they just literally pulled him right out of the boxing world and gave him a shot on this. So he just said he always felt weird because he wasn't an actor; he was just some guy. But now he's doing the same thing they're doing. I could see that, yeah. Oh, Screech from Saved by the Bell is Horseshack.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's great.
Oh, replace the characters from Seinfeld with no one. Just leave it alone.
That's perfect. Mr. Cotter is replaced by George Jeffersons. God, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Or how about take Gary Coleman and swap him out with Tattoo from Fantasy Island?
What are you talking about?
What are
you talking about?
And he'd just look at him and go, "The plane."
What you talking about, York? Mork replaces Alf. How about Mork replacing Jack Tripper on Three's Company?
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get over Gary Coleman saying that to Ricardo Montalban.
What you talking about, York? Oh,
you'd have to stand on the house and look down at him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I guess he always looked up. Doesn't matter.
Oh, I had his name wrong, Rourke.
But I knew what you were talking about.
I know. Oh,
how bad is that?
Gary Coleman's Tattoo. I'd watch that. Or as they say in New Zealand, Tattoo.
Tattoo.
Mr. Roper is the new Love Boat cat. Oh, that'd be great. He can give those looks to the camera. Oh.
Yeah, what if you did have Shatner in? What if you had Kirk in for Rourke?
God, can you imagine Captain Kirk as the captain of Love Boat?
He'd be like, the plane. He'd be like, I know. I've seen it before.
We're watching an episode of Star Trek last night. They were on some planet, and there was two guys with big heads, and they were torturing people.
Yeah,
and they found some woman who couldn't speak, and I don't know. They ended up taking Kirk, and they decided they were going to torture him. they had some purpose. They weren't just trying to kill him, but
Oh, okay.
so they had him hanging by his arms with chains.
Yes.
So he goes from in his normal outfit to hanging in chains, and he's got no shirt on.
Right.
And I was like, why did they take his shirt off?
His pecs needed screen time.
So then he gets out of that mess, and Bones gets put in here. But Bones has a shirt on.
It's like they lifted up the shirt and they're like, yeah, no, leave it on.
Yeah, we're leaving this one on.
Yeah, no. Nobody wants to see that.
Oh, here you go. I put Ginger in for Barbarino, Mary Ann in for Epstein, Bailey in for Horseshack, Mary Lou
Henner for Washington.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going, Pete, but I'm watching the show. Mary Lou Henner in for Washington.
I'd get nothing done in that classroom.
Jennifer Marlowe as the principal.
Yeah. And Mrs. Cotter in for Mr. Cotter.
I'd put Jennifer Marlowe in as Cotter. More screen time.
Right.
Pete would watch that show.
That is such a... Hi, how would boys react to this thought? There you go. The Enterprise was a love boat.
God, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
So Love Boat was just an hour-long sitcom, right? Just,
Oh, Marianne and Ginger for Jennifer and Bailey.
Ooh.
I guess you could swap them for both shows. So, Marianne and Ginger on WKRP. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Boy. Now, this would be a tough one. Who would you swap out for Wonder Woman? Yeah, I know. You don't want to do it.
No. I would put...
How about...
I'd have to put Jennifer in there.
How about Wheezy from the Jeffersons?
Okay. Okay.
Whatever.
She's got as good a shot as anybody else.
Replace Jessie from Saved by the Bell with a red. Which one was Jessie?
Redhead.
Was that the tall girl that was in
that stripper movie?
Yeah, was that Jessie? I can never remember who was who. But I remember the redhead from Head of the Class because I watched that whole series. What's her name? Her last name was something like Haji. It was an unusual last name.
What if
I've never seen her again?
What if you replace Jerry Seinfeld for why can't I say his name? Michael J. Fox, Alex P. Keaton.
Oh, that's a show we haven't talked about. Replacing Alex Keaton for something. Wonder Woman swap with Daisy Duke.
Oh, good.
Pete wants to swap out Granny for Wonder Woman.
As I said before, got as good a chance as anybody else. No, but what about why can't I say her name? From the same show, the daughter.
Which show?
From
Ellie Mae.
Ellie Mae as Wonder Woman. Boy, she would just be like so charming. She'd be like,
she would just be like in such wonder every time she did something with any kind of power. She's like, whoa. Yeah.
What happened? Can you imagine her looking for the invisible plane? And you don't take shit.
And didn't stink in the glass. You got that right. You won me over, Pete.
Oh, Erin Gray as Wonder Woman. Wouldn't have the same filling spot, but she's gorgeous nonetheless. Just not as...
Salvatore's a fan.
See, so am I. I am. So, Aaron, if you're out there watching, so I'm a big fan.
Who would make a good Alex Keaton?
I had an idea.
There you go. Sophia from Golden Girls with Granny Clampett. That would be interesting. All right.
Judy Norton, a.k.a. Mary Allen, as Wonder Woman.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either. Why am I... completely drawn up. I feel like I'm in Bachelor Party, still drawing a blank. Lotka Keaton.
So you want to swap out Lotka with
Alex P. Keaton.
Hello.
yeah, let's see. What if Alex Keaton is the new mechanic on Taxi?
Right.
Oh,
The
for
Waltons.
Walton.
Who's going to be John Boy? Although it wasn't a sitcom. However.
Oh. What are some of those shows we haven't even touched yet?
I know. There's like
A lot of shows.
I mean, tons of shows.
Oh, who would be the new Laverne and Shirley?
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to go back to the same old things. Like, oh, Ginger and Marianne is Laverne and Shirley. Or there's somebody else, though. Who else? Well, how about, well, see, I mean, we've already talked about it. Julie from the Love Boat could be one. What if you had
Will Smith as John Boy?
What if you had What if you had Samantha and Jeannie as the new Laverne and Shirley?
Oh. Or how about yeah, that'd be a good one. Or what about the Landers sisters?
Oh. Okay.
That didn't fall in the box, did it?
Yes, please.
Will Smith and Steve Urkel would make a good Lenny and Squeaky. All right.
Did I do that? Shut up. That's what he would do. Did I do that?
You get what Salvatore did here? Will Smith doing slapstick comedy. Very good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what if he just took Suzanne Summers and the other one, DeWitt.
The
heck's her name?
Joyce. Joyce DeWitt. Yeah,
I made them Laverne Shirley. That probably wouldn't be too bad, to be honest.
Was it Tim Gaines that said fruitcake? Oh, we both said. I was like, "Are you talking about Tim Gaines?" What? Yeah, we were. I asked Tim. Here you go, Jeff. I'll ask you guys this same question. It was in my lightning round with Timothy Gaines today. I said, fruitcake, good, or possible slight confectionery. What's the word I said? I said slight confectionery abomination.
I have never eaten fruitcake.
Well, then leave it that way.
I'm not even sure if I've ever been in a house during the holidays that had a fruitcake.
It's kind of like Rise of Crap Walker. Just don't. If you never have, don't.
There you go. Marianne is Janet from Three's Company.
Oh.
JWD, I like the green fruit and fruitcake.
You just didn't pick it out.
Gene, the dancing machine is rerun.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Ooh,
or Ted McGinley.
All right, who would host the Gong Show? Let's see if we get any good answers here.
Maud.
I'm surprised B. Arthur hasn't come up more.
I know. Maybe we're holding off. Maybe it's like latent. It's hanging back. Wait for it.
See, the new host of the Gong Show.
Yeah, she could be Sanford.
Oh man, this would be a wild show, wouldn't it? Robin Williams is the host of the Gong Show.
Good call, Salvatore. Very nice.
Jim J. Thank you, Crimson Cross, for someone finally brought up Jim J.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
You know,
Yep.
qualifications.
You're hired. You had a great rapport with your interview yesterday. Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Unless you're waiting to jab me after this or something, but no, it was great. Yeah, I had a good. Sam's a real good guy. He's a lot of fun. So yeah, we have a good time. We're idea guys. We're bass players. It was 2 days of bass players. So bulky. So,
I really think Mork would be perfect for a Gong Show host. Oh my gosh. God, it'd be wonderful, wouldn't it?
yeah.
It'd be great if you could just somehow make it happen, just so you could see it.
Well, there you go too. Pam Dauber. She could be one of Laverne and Shirley.
Sorry, I'm late. Phone rang at 8, and I pondered not to. Next time, don't ponder. Just don't answer it.
Right.
Oh, here you go. Sam the Butcher with Abdul the Butcher. I would love to see Abdul the Butcher show up at the Brady house to pick up Alice.
I want the cook from South Park to be the cook. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying Abdul the Butcher takes his fork that he always had, and he puts Mr. Brady in a headlock and just starts stabbing him until he's bleeding like crazy.
Why don't I remember Abdullah the Butcher?
Oh, he's a wrestler.
Oh, okay. I want to see the cook from South Park in the kitchen in Happy Days.
Oh, at Arnold.
Yeah, what's Arnold gonna do? I think Arnold should replace Mr. French.
Who would you like better, Arnold or Al?
Yeah, I know. It's
I like the
I like them both.
I like the actor. Al's at Marinero.
Yeah,
that was name, something like that.
Yeah,
I like him, but I thought Arnold was perfect in that role.
Yeah, Arnold was great because he always seemed super perturbed. Just he's a pragmatist, Whereas
why did he leave Happy Days anyway?
Because he had to do Karate Kid. I don't know. Not sure.
And what a move. He leaves a really popular TV show and eventually hits on, a really popular movie
franchise.
Yeah. He did all right.
He did do all right. Fred Sanford would have made a good Al. Shut up and eat it, dummy.
JWD, I think are you talking about Abdul the Butcher? Because he did have a restaurant.
Chicken joint. The Board of Health rated, oh my God. Try the fish. Oh. Yeah, that was the one thing about them. They those two characters, Al, both of those guys, they were very different. I thought that was great.
Well, there you go. Swapping out Mel Carter for Mrs. Garrett.
Ted Danson as BJ on MASH.
I could see that, actually.
I could see that.
Yeah. Shut down over blade forks, yes.
What's with the blood on all your forks?
Seeing a restaurant. Oh, Abdul the Butcher. Okay, I'll be right in.
Can't wait. Let's try the chicken. Let's see. Come on. Okay. Give me, was it 3 guys, 3 gals? What are we going to do for Friends? What 3 guys and 3 gals?
Ooh, that's a good one. Got to replace all the characters on Friends. Ooh, let's see now.
And it's got to be from the 70s.
Oh, so you have a requirement. They all have to be from the 70s.
Could be the 70s or 80s, I suppose.
1970s or in their 70s. Because what if you had the Golden Girl?
Oh. It's too natural. It's like, poop. Just move them over.
So I got the Peacock deal. Is WWE free there or is it an add-on? It is free. JWD, as long as you pay for Peacock. I think it might be a free version of Peacock, but if you're paying like $5 a month, every pay-per-view comes free for the whole year. Nothing to add or nothing else to buy. Yeah, where's it? So
You could just, well, yeah.
So we have Instacart, and every so often we'll do the year thing. And I went to go do it, and it said, oh, if you do a year of Instacart, it comes with a year of Peacock for free. And I was like, well, I like Peacock. I already have it. I'm paying for it. So I tried doing it, and they said, no, you already have a subscription, so it doesn't work. So then I went and I canceled my subscription. And I'm gonna wait till it runs out this month or next month, whatever it is, and then I'm gonna do the deal. I'm like, what the heck?
Did you send him a note that forget it? I'm out, bitches.
Oh wow, $20 for a year. Wow. Well, if you like wrestling, it's well worth it because I don't know, what are there, like 12 pay-per-views a year?
Can I just put the ending on the Friends thing, since we're not getting a lot? We got the Golden Girls. Can I just say there's 6 of them, 3 guys, 3 gals. The Brady kids are the new Friends.
God, that'd be awful.
Now you just got to figure out who's sleeping with who.
Well, they're all sleeping with Mrs. Brady, apparently. From what we've heard.
Is that what we've heard?
I've heard rumors of her. Well, her and Greg. I don't even think that's a rumor. I think they both confirmed it. How old was Greg at the time?
Well, no, yeah.
I mean, you're getting into some weird territory there.
He could have been early 20s.
Let's hope so. The only one she wasn't messing around with was Mr. Brady.
Wait, what if you have My Three Sons and the girls from Petticoat Junction? That's Friends. Petticoat Junction.
Ernie would definitely be Chandler Bing.
Junction. Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. So what's going on?
She's back. Hi. Pick and mix of sons from other shows.
Judy Landers with Mrs. Brady, although Judy couldn't perform to the level of Florence's libido.
Oh my God. Oh man. That's like that magazine, I mean, it's outlandish. It's crazy. It's the things that, and like the things we're talking about tonight.
The 70s Showcast had something going on. How about that?
Oh yeah. Well, I wouldn't doubt that. They were all stoned. No. But I remember seeing a rag mag, and I may have mentioned this on the show before, but it was like Ronald Reagan wanted to marry Doris Day. I'm like, who didn't? She was a fun, happy, gorgeous woman. I'm like, to say, oh, I'd like to marry her. That's not a mystery. That's like somebody thought Ginger was gorgeous. Well, no, duh. It's really.
Wait a minute. Ernie was on 2 episodes of General Hospital last month?
Last month? Wait. Who's the other guy that ended up on a. Was it somebody we were talking about before they ended up on a show? Ernie?
Wait a minute. Who knew Ernie was alive and who knew the General Hospital was still on the air?
I don't know, but I just watched UHF, speaking of General Hospital, and I forgot that Luke was on there, of Luke and Laura. He had that big part as the kind of crazy scientist guy at the station. Great.
Crimson, I was just about to ask you who T.L. Hopper is, and then you answered here. He was a wrestling plumber. God, I love back in like in the 80s when the wrestlers They all
Yeah,
had
they-
like some kind of occupation or
Yeah.
something stupid. That's so ridiculous.
It's like porn.
Swap
Bookman from Good Times
Bookman
with
and
Schneider.
Schneider. Oh, that's beautiful.
Bookman.
So who do you think would be funnier in that swap?
Oh man,
I think Schneider would tear it up over there.
you think so?
I think he'd be great.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Bookman in the midst of all that. I think they'd both do it. I think that's a great swap. I just think that's a great swap.
That is a great swap. Lance is really good at these swaps.
I know. What's the, it's not like he's like every 2 seconds. It's just like, here's one, boom. Think about that for a while. And then bam, here's another one.
I'll be honest. I really thought Lance would be strong in this episode, and I was not wrong.
No, he is not undelivering.
What
Schneider. Roper's apartments. Oh, so you see those two playing off each other.
God. That's what the Ropers needed. They needed another person. They needed one other thing on that show.
Yeah. Like on their own show or on that on 3?
On actually the Ropers.
Yeah, right.
TV
That's
show.
what I figured. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't like Jeffrey Tambor as their neighbor. He's a good actor, but I didn't think that was a good fit. I think they needed somebody else.
Yeah.
Man, I can't. Oh, you want to do your unboxing?
Oh yeah. So
Man, I'm so hungry. We're not doing 1 minute overtime tonight. I gotta eat.
if I go 30 seconds over, I'm gonna be angry.
Because I know everyone out there is eating right now.
Well, I ate between shows. That's what I do. I do a show and then eat. So T Public wants to know what's in the bag.
Yes.
gonna
Archie
have to
Bunker in some wholesome show like Cosby. So how about Archie Bunker as Heathcliff Huxtable?
Oh my gosh.
That is one of the best. That's one of the best.
That's not. That's a home run right there.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
stepped into Lance's booth right there.
Yeah. What if Newman took over for Furley?
Newman.
Furley was on Seinfeld. What's in the bag?
What's in the bag? Here we go. Okay, so which one? Oh, let's save that. Okay, so this goes along with what we were talking about earlier in this conversation. This is why I was like dying.
Oh, I'm dying.
Look at that.
Oh, that's a nice shirt. Starsky and Hutch.
Isn't that cool? Come on, for once, be fast. I love that on that. You talk about the car. Love that.
I always liked like had that light and they'd stick it on top.
Woo!
Now we're cops.
We were just cool. Now we're cool cops. God, that's so cool. I do have to say though, they do always look better on the screen when you're ordering them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it still looks cool. I'm just like, yeah, okay. I have to wear that to school tomorrow. All right, now this one we're gonna save for last. So this one, I saw this, I had to have it because I just love this artwork and this, along with this band, because the artwork happened before the band. Molly Hatchet,
Nice.
Frank Frazetta, the Death Dealer. He made like 8 Death Dealer paintings. I didn't realize that. And voila, what's the last one? You might ask. Go ahead, ask anybody.
What's the last one?
Ooh, thanks for asking. It's new. It's here. You can get it.
Ooh, a new hammer away.
Look at that.
Very nice.
I'd like to wear that to work, but I don't want anybody to know I do the show.
Yeah. Oh.
They would.
Someone will find out.
God forbid. Like they can. That's why if the channel can slowly grow. I don't need it to go taking off on me yet. Not until I'm ready to retire. So it can grow like this one's been growing.
Now wait a minute. They don't show Fat Albert Christmas special because of Bill Cosby?
Really?
Doesn't Nickelodeon still play the Cosby Show? I know that's still on the air. I've seen it. It's not like that got ripped off, so I don't know why.
Did they ever release it? Hold on.
Why punish Fat Albert?
Yeah, don't punish Fat Albert.
He's already fat. Oh, here's a good one. Swap Starsky and Hutch for Crockett and Tubbs.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I like to picture Crockett and Tubbs back in the 70s.
In a Torino.
Yes, in that car.
Would it be pink? Pink and light blue. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm now telling the computer exactly what it can do with a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Computer.
That's one of my favorite parts of that show. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka.
Are you going to see the new one, the prequel?
I might. I mean, I didn't have any interest in the other Willy Wonka, but this one I'm interested in just because it's a different story. It's the origin story.
Well, it looks like you can watch the Fat Albert Christmas. Oh, sorry. I read underneath it, currently unavailable. But it said you could watch it on Amazon. They have a VHS tape, currently unavailable, DVD.
Replace Buck from Married with Children with Cujo. Changes dynamics of the whole show. I would agree there.
You can actually get the DVD of Fat Albert Christmas for $30.
Wow.
On Amazon.
DVD used?
Yeah.
It's $30? Jeez.
Yep. They have the Halloween special for $90.
Wow.
Wow, that's better be a good show. Or for $6, you can get He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special.
Stash that you're being dragged to Godzilla. What?
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm dying to see that movie.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Which one?
The new one. -1.
There's two new ones.
That's the only movie out right now, right? Godzilla -1.
No, there's another one. I thought. I know there's Godzilla and King Kong is coming, but
there's that Apple TV show.
Oh,
Monarch.
Is that what I'm thinking about?
I don't know. But it's just the one movie now.
Okay.
And then next year is the next Godzilla Kong film.
Okay, because they're saying that -1 is outstanding.
And it's doing well at the box office.
Yes.
It's selling a lot of tickets, which is.
They say it's a great human story as much as a great Godzilla film.
I just want to see big monsters fighting. That's all.
I know, but they say though that if you're gonna, because I mean the guys that I watch for reviews are like that. They're like, oh, the action, all that stuff is great. They really want to see that, but they're like, well, but even this human side of the story makes sense, and you feel it. So they said a possible good thing to do if you're going to watch it, if you watch it at home later on, whatever, which is maybe what I do because I can't stand go to the theater anymore. But I'm that. I guess everybody would consider me that old man. But it's my prerogative. But would be to watch Oppenheimer and then watch that Godzilla movie.
Yeah, they're both supposed to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Rise of Godzilla.
Well, because one leads to the other, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
With the whole
atomic bomb and
Yep.
Rise of
Godzilla
-1
is the sequel to Oppenheimer. Let them fight. I agree.
Let them fight.
Fight.
Let's
I was
get
just
ready to rumble.
at work. I was talking to Bar about Godzilla Minus One. He asked me a good question. He goes, "Is it subtitled?" And I was like, "I don't know," because it's a Japanese film.
I think it is.
And I was like, "Wow, you don't see too many subtitled films like doing well at the box office." So that's interesting.
Yeah, well,
that's
pick it up
definitely a
on the
movie.
screen.
That's a movie I'll get. Especially because we recently got a Black Friday or Cyber Monday, whatever, one of those days. I picked up a 4K Ultra Blu-ray player.
Oh, look at you!
TV is 4K.
Look at you!
So I'm definitely getting the 4K version of Godzilla.
Damn, bro!
Godzilla is king of the monsters. That's right.
King of the monsters! King of the monsters! I could have been king of the monsters. I don't know what voice that was. I just did it. I don't. Oh, Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla was out several years ago. That was good.
Yeah, 2016. Okay.
It was better than the Godzilla movie right before that.
Okay, so they got it. Yeah, they've got these split into.
And I like Godzilla and King Kong, that last one. I like that.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the new one next year. You know, these movies, I remember when I was talking about it too, because we had the same office and we were talking. This was back in 2017 or 2016. I don't know. And I was reading an article where they had this all mapped out. There was going to be a new Godzilla movie, then a new Godzilla King Kong movie, and then another Godzilla movie, and then another King Kong versus Godzilla movie. And it's all happening. It's because we got another new Godzilla movie this year. We got King Kong Godzilla next year. It's like, wow, they really did have that planned out.
Yeah.
Years in advance.
It's happening.
It's happening.
So what did you say was the series that came out?
It's Monarch something on Apple TV Plus.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what they were talking about.
I saw the first episode because you can watch that for free. And I liked it. But it's like, I don't know if I want to pay for it. Because isn't Apple TV like $10?
Probably.
I might wait for a free preview, like a week, or maybe I'll pay for a month and watch the whole series. I'm gonna wait till it's done.
Should I go ahead and order a copy of this He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special for all you guys?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's only $6.
There apparently is an old C64 bowling game where if you release the ball late, your dude goes sliding down the lane. I'm curious, JW, how did that pop into your head?
Yeah.
What were we talking about that made you think of that? Because that's funny.
From where did that come?
Well, I remember playing hardball on the C64, and I found out that if I put a non-pitcher in the pitch, instead of having like a fastball, curveball, changeup, all you had was something called fat pitch, which, you know, baseball lingo, just it's got nothing on it. It's just right for the picking. And I pitched the whole game with this guy and got a no-hitter. None of the hitters could hit the fat pitch. So I don't know why it was called the fat pitch when none of them could hit it, but I threw a no-hitter with that. They couldn't do anything with it. It was hilarious.
You shall not hit this ball.
Crimson, I see the ads for Lawman Bass Reeves all the time on Paramount Plus. It does look pretty good. I'm not really that much into cowboy stuff, but it looks good. I might have to check that out. Oh, Crimson, have you seen, speaking of Paramount Plus, have you watched Colin from Accounts? It's very good. Very good.
Scrooge and Marley is a modern variation on Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, recounted from a gay sensibility with art, comedy, and music. Oh my God. Okie dokie.
Al Bundy as the father in Full House. That was Full House. Oh, what's that comedian's name who died a couple years ago?
Oh, Bob
Saget.
Saget.
Yep. Al Bundy. That would be an interesting choice. Would you have to change the girls then? Nope. Check it out, Crimson. Let's swap Arnold Jackson. Wait, who's Arnold? Did Arnold not go by Drummond? Is that Arnold Jackson? Is that his? Is that what we're talking about here? Gary
Yeah.
Coleman?
Well, yeah. Did they not change their names? Willis
I don't
and
know.
Arnold.
Pete's a big fan of that show. He would know.
He a big fan of Different Strokes.
I know he's seen it more than I have. Nicholas Bradford kid. I never liked him.
I almost made a joke, and it wouldn't be funny.
Which goes against the whole point of the joke.
True. That's true. I don't know.
It wasn't a joke. It was just something mean.
It was kind of. I don't want to rip on Pete that much. You know, I don't want to rip on him and say, like, he must have had a stroke. He likes Rise of Skywalker.
Cody from Step by Step and Fonzie are practically the same character. Oh, I've heard of Step by Step. What is that one?
Step by Step. Step by Step. Step by Step show. Step by Step.
I've been tempted
Suzanne
to look at
Summers
that
was in it.
BritBox Crimson.
Oh, Step by Step with Suzanne Summers and Patrick Duffy. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't he have the web feet?
And the other one, yeah.
Oh, that would have been good if they would have continued it onto that show.
Man from Atlanta. No, better yet, keep him in it for Dallas.
See, Pete said, yeah, it's Willis and Arnold Jackson. I'll be honest, I didn't even know their last name. I just assumed they changed it to
Have
Drummond.
you met my husband? He has web feet. We live in Dallas.
He's a great swimmer. Swap Christopher Lloyd from Taxi and Howard Hessman from KRP. In some ways, they're kind of the same guy.
I know, right?
Johnny Fever was kind of out of it a lot of the time. Yep, there you go. Step by Step had Suzanne Summers and Patrick Duffy.
Yep.
That was on for a few years, wasn't it?
So it would seem.
I think it was fairly popular. I think it lasted a while.
Let me see. It had 7 seasons.
Wow, that's more than that's a lot. Actually,
160 shows.
Whew.
Damn. That's a lot of shows.
That is a lot of shows.
A lot of shoes.
I don't even think that was on a network. Wasn't that like a syndicated thing?
Warner Brothers Television.
On the WB? Is that what it was on?
ABC.
Oh, it was on ABC.
And then was on CBS. It was for its last season. It was on CBS. September of 91 to 97 was on ABC, and then 97 and 98 it was on CBS. That's kind of weird. How many sitcoms ever did that? Changed the network?
How many? Taxi did.
Taxi went from what? Do you know?
I think NBC to ABC.
Okay, and I know some things have gone from. Have they gone from a major network to like Fox or vice versa?
I don't know. I do know that Taxi definitely changed because I think they were canceled, and then another network said, "Yeah, we'll just pick them up."
Right. That's what I remember. It's like something got canceled on the main shows. I thought it was interesting. Has anybody watched that? Has anybody watched the Mr. Dress Up show, the movie?
Oh no, I forgot about what's it on?
Man, it's on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix.
Patrick Duffy had. Oh, go ahead.
So good. It's just so good. Yes, had web feet.
It was Suzanne that had something webbed and Step by Step.
Oh my!
There you go. Al with Cliff. Cliff would be a great character to swap into another show. I didn't even think about him. He would be great.
Cliff. Let him take over for Shirley and What's Happening. It's a little known fact that
I'm taking your order. It was on Friday nights. Okay.
Y'all going to watch the Game Awards tomorrow?
I'm gonna be streaming, so I won't be watching. I'll probably check some highlights.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll still be going on when I'm done, though. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pete, okay. Beaver was on all networks.
And just leave it at that.
Papa Pete's waiting for the Intellivision Homebrew Awards. Pete, don't you host that? Pete, you should have them. You should team up with them because I know you do a lot of stuff with that. You should do a live show. That'd be fun.
You do realize if you took out the O and the M, it's Hebrew Awards. Just saying.
Steamy Boyfriend wants to know.
I have not.
Oh, Steamy Boyfriend wants to know if you've heard about show coming where Geddy Lee from Rush hangs out with other bass players.
I wasn't called to do the show either. That kind of bothers me. I'm a bass player.
Oh, Stu. I thought she was talking about. I thought she was talking about her boyfriend, and she was calling him Steamy Boyfriend.
That's what she was saying. I thought.
Not Steamy.
Oh, okay.
Stash that. How's your Steamy Boyfriend doing?
I thought that's what she was saying.
That's going to be a regular.
Steamy Boyfriend wants to know.
That's going to be a question every show now.
I mean,
Stash, how's your Steamy Boyfriend doing?
What's up with the Steamy Boyfriend?
Boy, she's really into him.
I mean, that's not. I thought that's what she meant. Now her boyfriend's like, oh, I'm not steamy enough, huh?
Now he's steamed.
Now he's steamed. Yeah. What are you so steamed about? Oh, you are steamy. Oh.
Swap the cast of KRP with MASH.
Oh, that's great.
Would Clinton still be in a dress?
Home run. Lance shows up like every other inning to just knock one out of the park.
Swap Scooby-Doo with Eddie from Frasier. Did you know that Eddie was replaced on the show by his son?
No.
Yeah, his son took over after a while.
Wow.
They must have been identical because I don't know if anyone even noticed.
Wild.
Ooh, the Go Game Go Awards. God, that'd be funny. Wouldn't it to have a Go Game Go award show once a year, but it really has nothing to do with any of that. We just pick some award, not even related to other awards on the show.
Yeah, it's about nothing.
That'd be
Very
great.
Seinfeld.
Kelly Bundy for Joanne Cunningham. Or Joni Cunningham, I'm sorry. She'd be nursing fit with the Cunninghams, wouldn't she?
Okay. Scooby-Doo replaces Lassie. Well, that would be kind of weird because they'd be like, what's up, boy? And he'd just tell him, well, he's in the well. I put him there.
Tonight on Go Game Go, Jeff and Steamy Stu discuss their favorite sitcom stars. I know you're Canadian, but that favorite, that's just messed up.
You forgot the Super Papa. Super Jeff.
Super Papa. Yeah,
Super Jeff and Steamy Stu.
And the Super Jeff Award goes to the award show about nothing. Best Cackle Award goes to CC Mental.
Thank you. I was going to say, where would you put Jeff and me in what sitcom? Who would I replace?
Interesting.
And please tell me the guy dating
Shirley from What's Happening.
Oh, put me in for Buck Rogers, please. I'll hang out with Aaron Gray.
Yeah, Pete, that whole post was a mess.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What was the 70s bass player that used his tongue on the strings?
Seems to me it was John Waite. Used his tongue on the strings? All I think about is there's a photo, I think. Well, like, no, you talk about the 80s. Well, in the 80s, like, there's videos with, or pictures with, like, Rudy Sarzo licking his bass. It's not a sitcom, but there you go. If I was on it, it would be one. You know, I liked Vikings until it became a comedy. Then I loved it. Movie that Stu hates the most, that it's never seen.
A whole new
Don't you mean the
category.
nominee is
Worst movie I haven't seen yet this year.
there you go, Jeff. Stash Net,
Bosom Buddies.
Buddies and Buddies.
Now, do we have to dress up like the women?
Oh, yeah. Well, we'd be hanging out with women.
Huh.
But we wouldn't be doing it honestly.
No.
That's the bad part. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Uncle Albert. Yeah, well, hey, that was released, right? Remember that?
Yeah. Band on the Run?
Yeah. Yeah. What a cool little thing they had at the top of that too. Let me see if I can find that. Because thank you, Jeff. That's a great follow-up. I love that. What is it with Facebook? I'm trying to get into Messenger and it won't show it to me. I don't know. It's like weird.
Have you ever been on an amusement park Viking ship?
Oh, you mean like normally in like a carnival, it's the Pharaoh's Fury, so it's Egyptian. Or at Six Flags, it was the Joker's pendulum thing.
Oh yeah, it was also the Buccaneer at Six Flags.
Buccaneer. Arr.
Arr.
Arr. That's the reason that the pirate kids couldn't watch the movie, because it was rated R. While their fathers were up on the deck and not able to play cards because they were standing on it.
See, what if you had what if you replaced all the characters from ER with pirates? ER.
I gotta get that out. Oh God.
ER.
I did one little pirate voice and then I can't.
Does that McDonald's riverboat count?
ER.
Didn't the McDonald's float away?
Yes.
Didn't it get like undocked and just floated down the river?
Yes.
And I don't think anyone even looked for it. Who knows
They
where
were
it is?
like, whatever.
It's out in the ocean somewhere at this point.
Oh, Stu, have you ever
I
been
went
in a
there.
music? Okay, right.
I went there once. I guess it was towards the end because man, it was a dump.
Oh,
I was like, I'm never going back to this place.
just dropped my Disney Plus too long between seasons these days. Oh God. And not to mention that like third season of Mandalorian wasn't worth a damn anyway. That was a bait and switch.
Bait and switch.
Not to mention, even before it was a big bait and switch, those shows sucked. That show, I mean, come on. That the one where what is it? Googly Yoda does that stupid flip jump. The little Muppet does that flip jump over the kid who's forced to wear a helmet. And then flips back over again and then goes pew. And you're like, oh my God, are you serious? That's so terrible. So terrible. I don't know how they ever were making that and thought that was a good idea.
This is going to be great.
Great. Oh, I love it. Do it again. Oh, you can go back. Oh, fantastic. Ugh. Boba Fett deserved better. Yeah. And then you have to save Boba Fett with your other character that you're just about to screw over in the next season. So just speaking of Star Wars, I think I've figured out a way that I may end up watching Andor. So many people around me have been going, you should watch Andor. It's really good. Like, I don't care. But then, saying that it leads up to Rogue One, and I do like Rogue One, good movie. I thought, well, maybe that's why I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch it, and then I'll watch Rogue One. But who has seen Blue Eye Samurai yet? Anybody?
Never even heard. What is it?
Oh, dude, it's a fantastic series on Netflix. Blue Eye Samurai. So good. First season is out. It's beautiful. It's an adult show. It's very much an adult show. So it is in no way, shape. It's animated, but it is in no way, shape, or form for children.
Someone's knocking on our front door. I feel like people knock on our front door a lot on Wednesdays.
Just here we go.
Yeah.
It's the Wednesday.
Oh.
What would you call that? The Wednesday knockers. Wait a minute. That's no, okay. That's fine. It's Wednesday. That means the knockers are about to smack my door. I can't even say it. It's not even funny anymore.
Someone's in the house. I don't know who it is, but it sounds friendly.
Someone's in there. And does it smell like food?
No.
No.
Yeah, they want to be on the show. That's what it is.
See? They want to be on. Can I just deliver this to Super Jeff in the other room? Trained himself on bass using an acoustic guitar until, yes, right? I loved that the parents picked up on that. And they're like, he needs a bass. Let's get him a bass. I don't know how many of you guys have ever seen my autographed bass over there. I'm going to make it a show. I'll make it a show soon and we can do it. I did it once, but I'll do it again. And then Jeff, I need to talk to you after the show about something. It's a Ted McGinley drop in.
That's right.
He should be in maybe they could have put Ted McGinley in Mandalorian.
The call's coming from inside the house. There, swapping Ted McGinley for me.
No! Say it ain't so.
And then the channel ends.
I just was watching a video the other day. One of my new favorite podcasters was out there talking about the different shows and stuff, and had the footage of Fonzie jumping the shark. I think he's Scottish. I was downstairs for a few. Did I miss the unboxing? Yes. Do you want to see what I got? I mean, I already did it. You can watch it later. But, I mean, I regard you very highly, Saboteur. I think Saboteur would like. Here you go, Saboteur. Are you ready, Saboteur? Are you there? I hate for you to walk away and I do all this again. I don't want to be a dick. I'm just saying. There. Starsky and Hutch t-shirt. Yay, Starsky and Hutch t-shirt. And you'll like this, Saboteur. And the Molly Hatchet t-shirt. Gotta like the Molly Hatchet t-shirt. We play a song from this because they covered the Allman Brothers on that first album. And we play that song. And of course, Saboteur, if everybody's ready, I got my shop out there. I should have the link. I'll get the link before we go because we're about ready to go. And look at that. It's available, folks. The new Hammer Away t-shirt. Now I just got to order it in all of its colors. Yay. And get a hoodie. Ooh. Got to get a hoodie. The Hammer Away hoodie. Have you ever met Greg Smith? Greg Smith.
I don't know who that is.
Ha! Stash Nut. I love it. Love you for that. That's beautiful. Yeah, and right at the end with Ted McGinley, because why?
What if we swap you with Isaac?
I could have my band and be the bartender.
Yeah, the XFL and USFL are merging. I don't know. They haven't said anything about which teams are staying or which are going. I'm assuming St. Louis will stay just because I think they had the highest attendance in the league. So I don't know why you'd want to get rid of them. And actually, the Battlehawks, our team, they're still talking. Like on Instagram, they still update it as if they're getting ready for the next season. So I don't know. We'll find out. I hope they make it. That'd be cool. Michael Hayes is here just as we're leaving.
He's lurking like you were doing on my show.
That's right. Working overtime, so I'll be lurking tonight.
You lurkers.
We're not going to be lurking for long because we only got like
a bunch of cheeky lurkers. So Greg Smith, why do I know who Greg Smith is? What? Greg Smith. Help me out, JW. Why can't I think of that?
I don't know who that is.
I'm trying to remember. Oh man, Greg Smith. I know all kinds of Gregs.
Oh, here you go. He's a bassist.
Okay. American bassist. Oh, played for Ted Nugent. Okay. No, I have not. No, I have not. My dad did go and see. I've never seen Ted Nugent live. Actually, I think I did see him live in maybe not, but my dad did. Smith appears in the film Wayne's World as a member of Alice Cooper's band. Okay, cool. Performing Feed My Frankenstein. Excellent. Ooh. Okay. Wow. It's played with Billy Joel, Wendy O. Williams, Alice Cooper, B.O.C., Dokken, Vinnie Moore. Geez, Vinnie Moore. Jolyn Turner. Yay. Ted Nugent, Tommy James and the Shondells, Alan Parsons, the Turtles, Felix Cavallari, Chuck Negron, wow, from Three Dog Night, Joey Molland, wow, from Badfinger, Denny Lane, who just died, Glenn Fry and Wizards of Winter. Wizards of Winter?
Wizards.
Mr. Wizard. Drazzle, drone. Time for this one to go home. Well,
Hey,
I'm going to
just showed up.
Wizards.
How was dinner? That's what I want to know. I still haven't eaten. You've eaten and are already back home.
She didn't bring you anything.
Nothing.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and you're saying currently he's the bassist for Voyage. Well, I'm going to have to look that up right now because that's what I do. Has anybody checked out The Great Affairs? Has anybody checked out Hell's Addiction? Check out Hell's Addiction. If you want to kind of kick back and hear some cool instrumental stuff, check out Timothy Gaines' Breakfast at Timothy's album. It's out there on Spotify. Check it out. It's really nice. It's a great mix of kind of upbeat instrumental stuff with some kind of laid back stuff too. He did a great job. I was listening to it today. What did I say I was going to do before we left?
I don't remember.
I don't either. Voyage artist. Here it is. Okay. Wow. Okay. Bitchin'. I hope I'm finding the right thing.
Dinner was good. Brought nothing home for you, though. Okay.
Aww. Well, it's good to know.
Yeah. Now I don't have to go drive over and get it.
Can I come on over and get anything you didn't bring home?
Wait a minute. Wait, somebody already said Kelly Bundy for Joni Cunningham, remember?
Yeah, I remember that. Wait a minute. Put her in Who's the Boss for Alyssa Milano. Is that who they named the cookies for?
I think so.
Because I won't say it.
Yeah, it was a fun show talking about Pete missed it. Interesting that two different people thought Kelly Bundy for Joni Cunningham. What are the odds of that?
I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of wild. That
is some weird, wild stuff.
Weird, wild stuff. Doc is here tonight. What the hell was I going to look up?
We were watching some of those Johnny Carson skits on Saturday Night Live on Thanksgiving.
Oh God, those are great.
Or the day after, and then also the Sinatra group, which I think that might be my all-time favorite skit. It just is so funny. Oh my gosh!
Every time I look at you, all I think is 14 ball side pocket.
That might be Phil Hartman's greatest moment. Man, he was so good in that.
He was.
He was so sharp. Ugh.
What was this? I had company here for the first 15 minutes. If they made that swap, we would have never had Joni Loves Chachi. Why?
We would have had Kelly Loves Chachi.
Wait a minute. Speaking of Happy Days, why don't you just, since it was a crossover or it was a spinoff anyway, why don't you have Leather and Pinky Tuscadero as Laverne and Shirley?
There, there you go. Pete said we would have had Kelly Bangs
Kelly
shot
Bangs Chachi. Good call. Good call.
while he's wearing his bandana around his thigh. Well, that was Crimson Cross. Crimson Cross and Papa Pete both said Kelly Bundy and Joni Cunningham.
Oh,
I just think that's such a bizarre thing.
Hartman was a perfect Troy McClure.
Oh, he was good.
One of my favorite lines of his, though, is still the one from the Roseanne skit where she makes change. She gave me several options because that's all those different ways.
The change store or the change bank. What was?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
Some people ask me, how do you make money making change?
Oh, Punky Meadows on top of my Christmas tree. And how are you going to do that? Do you have like a Punky Meadows thing? That's so cool. Oh, look at that.
Pete, you're right. We're a minute over already.
Wow. Uh-oh. Jeff's, look at him. Jeff's emaciated.
We'd have Kelly in charge too.
Kelly in charge.
Oh yeah, Pete, I gotta eat.
Yeah,
I gotta eat, but we got someone outside in the house. Oh no.
Yeah, how are you going to eat with somebody in?
I don't really want to interact with anyone. I just want to go eat.
Yeah, I don't want to make it.
I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah. You need to bring snacks. You need to have snacks in there, even if it's a little fig bar. Just something.
Oh, look at that! Shirley from What's Happened is Roz on Night Court.
Oh. What about Charlie from My Three Sons in there?
Charlie.
What? He had one of the most grating voices. I mean, oh my God.
Roz from Night Court with Roz from Frasier.
Frasier.
By the way, Roz is going to be on the new Frasier tomorrow night.
Really?
Season finale. She shows up, first person from the old show to show up.
How many shows in the first season?
10.
10. Okay. Hide snacks and Speed Racer. Hidden game.
But then they'll all fall on the floor, Lance.
Mrs. Jefferson could be replaced by Benson. There you go.
Not sure how that works, but
Papa Pete says the new Frasier is awesome.
that is good.
I could just see that like in People magazine.
Papa Pete says
the new Frasier is awesome. And then in parentheses, but he likes Rise of Skywalker.
Judge Judy on Night Court.
Stu hates it. Yep. He hasn't seen it. An episode. No, I don't hate it. I haven't seen it. I would like to see it. I just haven't had the time to. Well, I'm not going to say that either. I probably had the time, but I had to relearn Guns N' Roses the other day. I had this very tall, attractive woman at the gig the other day, and she's like, "Can you play that song?" And I'm like, "It's been a while. I don't want to destroy it for you." And then she asked me about a song I'd played for years, time after time. Every gig I played it, and I was like, I don't know about that either. So now I got to relearn that song. So
swap Benson with Isaac from Love Boat.
Oh, there you go. Oh, hello. Did you just say I don't hate it? I haven't even seen it. No, I didn't say that. What did I say that? I haven't seen it. Well, I haven't seen it, but I want to see it. You got to remember that part. I followed it up with that. Yes, thank you. Thank you guys. And thank you guys who stopped in today for Hammer Away, man. That was a great, fun session with my buddy Tim. That was a lot of fun. We have a good time. Especially talking about how he met his wife that night was funny. That's hilarious. Especially when he thought he was going to piss me off because she was looking at him and he didn't want to look back at her because he thought she was with me. I'm like, yeah.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Salvatore.
Pete, how do you know it was a great show? You haven't even seen it. Oh, wait. Yeah, you did. You did. Never mind.
Maybe he has seen it.
Never mind.
We need to come out with a DVD collection.
Oh, hell yes. That's going to take a while. I'll be like, whew. That's a lot of me.
All right. I guess that's it.
I guess that's it. Go eat, Jeff.
Yeah, I got to eat. I got to see who's out there. Whole thing's a mess now.
Use an accent or something and call for food. Just like come up with some fake voice and that's just my husband. Hold on, I got to go get him food.
Yeah, Pete, new Frasier is pretty good. All right, guys, that's it.
Maybe I'll go watch the first episode right now.
Do it.
All right, thanks, guys.
Tomorrow night, I'm doing Atari 50 collection, the 12 new games. We'll see
Hey,
if
it's
they're any
younger
good.
than you.
It is.
It's a lot younger than me.
Yeah, I'm older than Atari. Oh, boy.
How old are you? Well, I'm older than Atari.
I'm older than Atari. That's all you need to know.
They'd be like, ooh.
All right, we're out of here.
See ya.